never really been the band leader of the Egypt 80. We've been more like a family. But the band has always had a leader separate from the frontman, even when my father was alive. So look at it like a devolution of power. My father, Fela, played with a huge orchestra, maybe 30 people, 40 people on stage sometimes at once. It was a huge band. But today it's just doesn't make sense keeping a band that big. So that's one of the first things that changed. We are playing my music now. So there's the individual that is shown that is making this music, and I think that has also evolved the sound.
Well, it's a celebration of Fela's music, Fela's life. So my particular concert, I think what I'm going to try to do is to maybe bring something slightly different to Fela's music. What I can add is some sort of extra Keziah Jones spice, like funk and rock and all that kind of stuff.
I think that the world more and more would be able to understand my father the more the world becomes more class conscious. More than a Pan-Africanist, even myself, I would say, is that my father was a class hero. He was a working class hero. For me, this is why Fela's message is relevant more than ever, because, it unites truly the global working class in terms of message and what we go through and what we experience. And if we can just remove this tokenism and consumerism from our psyche that the elites used to bribe us all the time, that we can truly forge together as humanity. I think that was really the basis of Fela's message, but from a Pan-Africanist point of view.
It's really relevant today because today you have a right-wing, white supremacist, ethno-political ideology that Europe and America are pushing. Fela, in the 70s, there was a big oppositional movement to that, non-aligned countries, newly independent countries, African Americans and Africans, indigenous people and Africans. There was a coalition of people in the 70s that was moving against this kind of right-wing, white supremacist ideology. There isn't that opposition today. So Fela's music and Fela's ideas are very relevant today because we're missing his voice, we're missing that opposition to what looks like a global right-wing movement. So the fact that his music is still around, I guess you can listen to it and get some ideas as to what to do and how to go about it. But his voice is very important because it shows you the contrast between 1970s and today. Massive, massive contrast in culture and life in general.